Hello, everybody. Today is February 12th. I had my hemorrhoidectomy February 8th at 3:30, even though they told me to be there like 11. So that's fine. I wound up leaving there like maybe 7 p.m. Got home, came upstairs. I didn't really do too much because I wasn't really in pain, but barely can kind of move. So I kind of took my medicine, did what I had to do that day. But I can barely pee. It felt like, you know, I couldn't put no pressure down there. So I really was, trying to kind of like self-stimulate a little bit to help me pee because I didn't want to have be in no catheter because them catheters, they're not a great feeling at all. So I tried my best to drink water, fruit, vegetables. I had a lot of soup. So first day per stop, it was kind of like the same thing. I felt a little bit of pain, but it was more so bearable. But it was just like if you had hemorrhoids all your life, you kind of was familiar. You know what was going to be. So I dealt, again, soup, all my pills that I took. I didn't really take too many pain medicines because I didn't really want to be too much out of it. So I did get in the bath that night, the first day post-ops. I did get in the tub. Which was cool. I had help assisting me getting in the tub. Felt like I had to go to the bathroom, but didn't. It was just more so gas. So the second day post-op, I actually went to the bathroom, but it was weird because it was like 5 something in the morning. I went up to go to the bathroom, and it was just felt like it was about to run down my leg, but it was just blood. So I said, okay, let me try my best to get into the bathroom, which I did. And it was, a little bit of stool, a little bit of blood, but it was done. Now, I have got me a sis bath with the sprinklers, so it sprinkles up. So I try to make it as hot as I could tolerate it. I think I made it too hot, so it was kind of burning. So I poured it out and put more water in there, and then it was like comfort. Then I made sure I had everything I needed prior to this operation. So I actually got up, went to Walmart, got me some diapers because I'd be damned if I'm shitting stuff on myself. So I definitely got me some female Pampers, discreet kind, so it don't look like I'm walking around with diapers. But I mainly stay in my room. Definitely got me some Ducalex, and it actually helps. Of course, the perks or whatever, I take them when I'm really in pain, but that's more so I take it to sleep, honestly. I take these. I make sure I take these because, you don't want to be straining or anything. Now, today, it's my 4th day. Still kind of like up and down with it, but like I said, I feel as though like my stomach is crampy, like I gotta go. I've been going for a while, but it just seemed like it ain't like, oh, I can go. So I'm like, maybe I am constipated, so let me make sure I'm taking these laxatives and these stool softeners to make sure that I'm going. But definitely recommend drinking plenty of water, staying hydrated the best way you can. Anything to flush you is good. But like I said, the sis bath is definitely going to be your best friend. Like I said, I only was able to take one bath throughout this whole time, which was like the second night. But, like I said, I haven't really been up and out like I needed to. There been times where I really have to go. So whatever you got to do in the comfort of your own home, can't tell you what to do. But best to make sure that you draining yourself, the best way you can. Because, again, you don't want no catheter up there. You don't want to have to be rushed to the hospital, that you can't go to the bathroom and all this. So whatever you can do to avoid being uncomfortable in the hospital, take your meds, drink your water, just flush yourself. But like I said, 3rd day, it was just more so a lot of spasms. I just felt it. I was wondering like what everybody was talking about, but it was just like a jerk out my sleep. Like the person only lasts for like 2 hours. Because they gave me like 5 milligrams of that, but gave you like fentanyl, they said, in the hospital. So 5 milligrams of oxycodone, that ain't really much, which is fine. I don't like to take pills anyway. So I took that. If I want to go to sleep, next thing you know, 2 hours later, I'm jumping up out of my sleep in the hot, cold sweats. And it was just a mess. Like I said, the pain, I say from 1 to 10, I say like a 3 for me. I'm kind of like good on pain. You know, I have 8 children myself. I didn't have mostly all of them natural except for one. So I'm kind of good with pain, but it's just like, again, when you dealing with your a-hole, you don't know how many times you open and close it every day until you actually hurt in that area. Now you're like, oh, you know what I mean? So now you focus on that. So like I said, I took the ibuprofen here and there when I feel like it, but it seemed like the more I feel like I'm getting that feeling back, the more I feel like the little bit of shooting pain and or cramps in my stomach. It's like for these past 2 days, I definitely felt the difference in my pain level. It wasn't like that 3 to 5 mark. It was just like, oh, you know, wow. So, you know, again, it's hard for you to move around. I've been getting help, but I'm self-sufficient, so I've been like using my arms the best way I can to try to move around. Like I've been actually moving, you know, getting up, going to the bathroom. You know, I haven't really did too much self-care because again, like I'm always in my room. Today I'm gonna go down and try to watch the Super Bowl with the kids, hopefully. But, you know, like I said, I just want y'all to just, you know, don't let nobody scare you out of it because, again, looking at all the stuff and the stories, I was just like, man, I'm about to not do this surgery. But when I did it, I'm like, damn, you know, I feel like relieved because it's not a hemorrhoid. So I feel like I said the stitches inside and out. I had internal and external. I didn't know I had them inside. I knew I had them outside, but I was losing a lot of blood. So I kept trying to get it done. They kept telling me, no, you don't need it, and they couldn't do it because it wasn't flared up at the time. So finally, I just said, look, let me try again. I got a colonoscopy done January 18th of this year, 2023. So they was like, yeah, you know, you can definitely get a referral for your hemorrhoids. So I'm like, all right, cool. So they called me back, like, yeah, you know, we're going to set up this date. So I took the quickest date that they could because I don't want to have to deal with this for the rest of my life. I didn't dealt with this for, my son will be 18. I've been dealing with this for 18 years. So it's like, look, it's now or never. It's the best time. It's winter. I ain't really got to do too much. So this was the perfect time to sit down. Cool, granted, I get it done. Like I said, I don't regret it. You know, like I said, I had my days where I'm okay, and then it's like, you know, it's hard for me to sit up and all that, and I'm like wobbling like Humpty Dumpty, but you know, I get it together. You know, you want to get up and have the encouragement. It wasn't to the point that I'm crying, like in the pain that I can't tolerate. So again, everybody's pain level is different. Again, I was just able to maneuver because again, I done dealt with hemorrhoids so long. It's like, this is just like, okay, what else can happen? But more or less, make sure you take your vitamins, your stool softeners, whatever you have to take, whatever's prescribed to you, take it. Only thing I didn't take was the nausea medicine that they told me because, again, I was kind of good with the anesthetic, so I didn't have any nausea or type of feeling that I wanted to vomit. So I didn't take that because it said it's clear as day on there. It's going to make you vomit. Right now, I'm having like a little spasm right now, so excuse my face, but you know, again, I try to my best to lay off the oxys because, again, I don't want to be doped up the whole time just to feel some type of relief. No, you got to thug it out. Thug it out. If you can't, you just can't. Everything is not for everybody, but don't let nobody talk you out of getting this surgery to help yourself. In the long run, I have, like, different type of medical issues, so this was definitely needed surgery for me because, again, I was losing blood outside of having a cycle. So it's like I need a blood transfusion. Wasn't no point in me getting a blood transfusion if I'm losing blood and I'm using generous amount because every time I pooped, it was just like, you don't have blood clots, you bleeding. Like, there's no way. You know what I mean? And, you know, when them flares hit, they was flaring. They wasn't like little things because now, like I said, now I'm aware it was inside too. So that's probably what caused the bleeding. But like I said, I have stitches inside and I have stitches outside. They did a wonderful job. Like, I took a picture to look and see what they did. They did a tremendous job. I applaud the surgeon who did it. But, you know, it's time to recover, do what we gotta do. Maybe I'll make another video, but just to let you know, you don't have to be discouraged. Go ahead and take care of your health. Health is wealth. If you don't take care of your health, who's going to take care of it for you if you're not no longer here over a surgery that you could have got done and just dealt with it? If you have somebody supporting you, a support team to help you, you should be fine. You know, take baths, hydrate, relax, you know, find your favorite movies. That's what I've been doing, been in my room for the past 4 or 5 days now. So it's just like, you know, I got to do what I got to do for me. You know, but, you know, it's been tough because, you know, I have small children, so I can't attend to them like I need to. But, you know, I had to keep them in and out of school a little bit to help manage. I have a younger kid that's 2-year-old, and I have teenagers as well. So I had to do certain little things to kind of make sure that I'm okay, I'm at peace, because I couldn't attend to my 2-year-old because I'm heavily medicated. I can't live like that. So, again, tolerate what you can tolerate. Get up, try to walk, try to move, ice packs, you know, anything that can comfort you, do so. And that's what I did. So maybe I'll give y'all a little update in the future. But right now, I just wanted to touch base and let y'all know what my prognosis is. No, I'm not in severely enough pain. Again, I'm good with pain, but that don't mean that you are. I heard someone saying that they were crying and oh, this ain't no joke. Yeah, you know, any surgery, it's not really, if you was meant to be cut open, you'll have a zipper. But again, everybody can't tolerate pain the way I do, so just letting y'all know, just take it one day at a time. But I'll definitely touch base with y'all. Y'all have a blessed one.